of a former colleague of mine. Hello! Welcome to Prospects eRacing League. I probably got that in the wrong order, I'm sorry. Tier 2, pre-season, testing time. All pre-season antics ready for the new and improved and expanded season of racing coming along. Sat with me, well not with me, but you know what I mean. Shane, hello mate.
How's it going, buddy? You got that bang on, all in the right order, so don't be worrying about that.
Shane, get in. Get in.
The tongue twister, right, but it's all good.
And on that note, I'm signing off. I'll see you later.
It's great to be back in the booth with you, I have to say. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Pre-season. We've pretty much 17 driver lobbies, which is really, really good to see. And yeah, let's get everyone out on track. They can start practicing setups. They can start getting used to the handling of the game. There's an awful lot of stuff to learn. It's completely different from last year. And it also gives us an opportunity to make sure that drivers are going to be positioned in the most competitive tier for them next season as well. So yeah, it's going to be good.
There is method behind the madness of all of this, and it's for those exact reasons why we're doing these pre-season testing. A lot of new guys in from different leagues who seem to have grown quite a lot, exponentially would do the word, I think.
That's it, and it's all about keep going, keep growing and improving on what we've done before, and and expanding. And now what we have, potentially 6 tiers across 3 regions in the world, and then we'll have a world championship coming at the end of this season as well. So there's an awful lot of things to look forward to, which everyone will know in due course.
Yeah, a lot of new names here I've not seen before. Shane, only 1 or 2 of them we may have met last night, but for the tier 1, and someone's gone off. Hang on, who's that?
Oh, it is me on the stream. I forgot that it was me, because it was initially to be you, and I'm sharing the broadcast with the Discord. And
you're doing the streaming, mate, not me.
It's Mason off on track. It's Mason off on track.
No, someone else was off at the top of the hill, but caused a lot of incidents last night.
Here we've had, in the 2 races we've had so far, we've had 5 finishers in America's Tier 1, we've had 5 finishers in Europe Tier 1.
No.
6 classified. 5 finishers. Yeah.
Yeah, I classified, I finished P6, 2 laps down because I binned it on the second to last lap. So that is a classification, I don't care, I would have had the points in the league. Thank you.
You would have, it still didn't finish, but yeah.
Doesn't matter, does it? I will comment. I will say that side pod damage is an absolute killer on this. I had that from about lap 6 or 7, and it just slowed me down something rotten. Yeah,
I remember initially you were saying it wasn't too bad, but then you really got to feel it then as the race went on.
Yeah. It's just because of the fast corners on this track.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
It's all downforce and.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm on board here with Mason.
For a few moments.
Yeah, I'm on board with Mason here. He's on. I think he's one of the first guys out on track. There's an Alpine just behind. He's had a few dodgy moments to this point. He ran wide on turn 3 there. He was all 4 wheels off the track, but I think because he lifted, and I do find with this game as well, it is a little bit more forgiving if you run wide. If you do lift, I think it's if you lift at least 75% off the throttle, the game will acknowledge that, and you won't get an extend. So. Something to something to think about when you're racing or in qualifying. And Mason is crossing the line with a 19.7, and Simster goes straight to a 16.6, which is a really good time for Q1. I think there was high 15s from the top guys in Tier 1, so that's a good lap. T Silva has had a collision on his out lap with Pease, who is also in an out lap, who is sideways. So I don't know whether he had spun on turn 9 curb, and then T Silva was just unfortunate to be the driver coming around the bend and hit him. With ghosting off this year, we have more instances like that generally he would have just drove right through the ghost, but unfortunately now this year, and I think his tyres are shot because he's spinning around already, and I say those temperatures are not great, so I'd come straight back into the pits. And I'll flick to Craigie, who is on a lap. He's in the last sector. Coming down the hill now into the chicane. Talks of getting rid of that chicane. They're looking to go back to the old layout that cut out that chicane. You can fly down the old MotoGP track. But apparently that the cars now from 2020 were faster with that chicane in it than the cars that used to drive without the chicane. So that's about 5 seconds improvement over the years, about 10 years in between, which shows the advancements in technology, and especially with the engine. There's Alpha Stones with a great lap there, 16.5. We'll look for TKD. TKD is just coming in. Oh, he's invalidated. T Silva's on a lap, just coming into the last sector now. Monster is just behind him in the McLaren. Yeah, very close here. There's a car staying out of the way. Owen is, fair play. I don't know, Monster probably now getting a little bit held up and feeling the effects of the dirty air, but T Silva is on a flying lap, so he doesn't have to get out of the way of anybody. Crosses the line, puts himself P6, and Monster puts himself P5 in a 19.1. So I hope these guys put a little bit extra fuel in, they can go for another lap straight away. They have enough airs there. Gav is AI on track there, on his out lap. Oh, TKD! Oh, just saw that! Just flicked to it there. TKD, man, has lost it. Oh, and he's lost it on the turn 9 curb. And the outside. Oh, and another driver's followed him in. There's Aidan Gray. Aidan Gray's out of the race too. That was fantastically caught on the stream, if I do say so myself. 2 drivers have both binned it on the turn 9 curb. And there you go. 2 drivers down already. Just goes to show these curbs this year are treacherous. They're so dangerous. Now, I hope their cars are cleared. Hope they're cleared. There's a wheel on track there on board with Owen. Owen now coming into the sector 3 now. We'll find it's very tricky this year, especially with the lack of front end now. And you can, that curb on the left there took out the race leader in Tier 1 Europe yesterday. Shifter Merckx, he was leading the race and hit that curb on the left hand side, brought himself into the inner wall, and had said no more after that. So PLO or Owen come around the last bend, and he is going to put himself P4 on track there. So I think we'll jump on board with Matty, who's about this. Did he just start a lap there? Yes, he has. Yeah, so I'll jump on to Kimmy first. Oh, Kimmy's lost it too at turn 9. He's lucky enough that he went out to the left and not back into the right and hit the wall. But he is a very lucky man there to be still in this race. There's still that tyre sitting on track there. We'll jump on board the Tang of Lemon here. The citrus man here, Lemony Tang. Just coming in, just finishing off sector 1. He's in the middle of sector 2 now. In the Alfa Romeo, I should say. I'm getting a bit of feedback from the engine. I don't know if that's portraying on stream there as well, but there's not much engine noise coming out of that. But here he comes. I hope that Williams, I think that's Maddie. Is that Maddie? Oh, yeah, Maddie's got out of the way. Maddie's invalidated. So Lemony's making the climb up the hill. Don't touch that curb, or stay as far away as possible from both of these curbs, the one on the left and the right there. They're very, very dodgy, and this one, just stay away from the curbs. I think that's the message that we've already learned today, with two drivers out and another one that very nearly out. You actually are probably better to just lift a little bit and try to avoid that curb than actually take the curb, and the risk of a tenth or two is not really worth it. So Lemony is in P10 and 19.5. Gasmer Pam is through sector 1. He's coming up turn 10. He wasn't very close to that curb. He drove through the wheel there. That would have been dodgy if that was in real life. But yeah, here's Gasper Pam coming up the hill now. Again, for my audio, it doesn't sound great on these onboard shots. Don't really hear the engine noise there, but I do apologise about that if that's coming across the stream too. Sounds like the audio, the mics are away from the track. We're just watching the visuals are at the cameras are at the track, but the audio pickups aren't. But yeah, there Gasmer Pam has just put himself P5. Matty is in sector 3 now. Let's see what he can do. And he's coming into the chicane. I hope that car, is that an Alfa Romeo? Is that going to be in the way? It's just in the pits. It's close. And the XT Matty puts himself P3 with a 16.6. So we just have 2 guys without lap time. This is Green Peas and Kimi Matvitz as well. Yeah, he avoided that curb on the left hand side there. Oh, swerving. I don't know if he's on a lap at the moment. Yeah, he's still on his out lap. He'll stay on board. Is there anyone else? I think it's just Gasmapam and Craigie, but they already have times on the board at the moment. So we'll stick with Kimi. We'll do a full lap on board with himself now. Just coming around. Oh, just open up the corner for himself, is he? Here he goes. I'd say that Alpha has grown on me this season. Initially when I first seen it I didn't particularly like it, but it's looking well. DRS open, full airs into turn 1, use as much track as you can there, down into 4th, take his... He's on board here. A lot of drivers, I've had a few leave the session there, crew. Charlie Bacon and I actually was it eSports Pain? I can't even remember now. A couple of guys left the session there.
I'll get eSports back in. No, Charlie Bacon's back. I'll get eSports back in.
Is he definitely back? Is he?
Yeah, I've just watched it come back. Charlie Bacon has, yeah.
Okay. It might not. Oh, I kind of missed it. I was on board with Kimi here. Kimi's just coming in 49.9 through first 2 sectors, climbing up the hill. Lemony Tang has now left the session.
Yeah, I'm on it.
eSports Pain has joined. Yeah. I'm having an audio glitch here as well, crew, just to let you know.
So am I, mate. So am I.
Yeah, yeah.
All you can hear is the futuristic bit of the car.
The turbo, yeah, basically. Yeah.
I had that issue last night.
Right. Oh, Kimi, P1, 15.9. Boom. Kimi is initially down as a tier 1 driver, but he had to relinquish his seat there yesterday, so at the moment he's a reserve, but potentially could take that seat back in future. But yeah, that's a 15.9. I think that's everybody. Oh yeah, Green Pies is not setting a lap time. I remember him saying he will start from the back, so he won't be setting a lap.
So TKD and Aidan Gray.
Oh, and it was fantastic caught on stream, I have to say. I just flicked to TKD and he came around the turn 9, this corner. I'm just on board with Kimi now. This turn 9 here, and the curb on the left hand side, they clipped that and they met their end. You can see his wheel there.
There's Craig.
Craig is around.
Yeah,
Craig done it too. I actually should have jumped on board with Craig because it was the exact same thing as the other boys have done. And more than one have... the 2 guys are out of obviously DNF'd, but there was 2 other guys, including Craigie now, that as eSports Pain has left the session again. But yeah, I think Craigie's the 4th or 5th guy to lose it there. Charlie Bacon has joined. Alpha Stun's retired, so that's okay. He's just retired in the session there.
Excuse me.
I think that's everybody. I think that's... But there's still 350. There will be Monsters on an outlap. T Silva's on an outlap. So we'll see which guy. I think it's T Silva first. So we'll jump. We'll watch him making the run up to turn 1.
These sound horrendous.
Don't they?
This glitch.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much we can do.
I think it did fix itself during Q2 and Q3 yesterday.
Did it? Okay, so
yeah.
we'll fingers crossed for that then. Fingers crossed for that.
I did find as well pressing the PS button and going back into it. I've been doing that a few times.
Didn't work there for me, unfortunately. So we have to make do what we have. This is why we do pre-season. This is why we test out all the little kinks and glitches that are in the game. On Lemony Tang has left the session as well again.
Yeah, I've got it, don't worry.
It seems to be the same 2 or 3 guys having issues. It's Lemony, it's Charlie. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Charlie and eSports Pain seem to be the ones having the issues at the moment. Spec Drive's retired there. Right, and T Silva 18.449. Monsters jumped up to 17.2.
Yes, Monday, lad.
The Monday, Mr. Mond, start 89. Everyone else is in the pits, and they should be getting out pretty sharpish. It's 2 minutes on the clock, and if they're all trying to come out at the one time, they're all going to be held up. Silva's going on another lap here. Oh, and he's lost it, and he damaged his wing. Turn 4. It would be turn 4.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's broke his wing. He was actually up 2/10 through the first sector split there. Unfortunately, he just lost the rear there and hit the wall. We jump on Mondi. Is Mondi going again? Well, he's looked like he cut that corner. I think he's. Is he a ghost? He goes? No, he's not. I don't think so. Oh, there's a little wobble there on 9. So, Cruz, well, will you be able to double? Well, actually, one of us will take photos of these times at the end of the session.
That.
Yeah,
I can do that.
I think Charlie Bacon is gone again.
Yeah.
There's no one really on track. I think that is it. Really,
well, no one needs to be really, do they? Because everyone's through.
Yeah, that's true. And Green Poison said was not going out again. So
yeah.
So actually, it's quite surprising that Mondi and Tita Silva as well went back out and made potentially. I know. I hope they use the same tyre that they were on for their first run. We can actually double check that. Mason has done 4, and I think they were new. That was a new set for Silva. 1 lap on those. Monsters had 2 laps on those, and Mason likes to get as much practice time as possible out there. He's on 4 laps on his. Don't want to be doing that in Q2 now.
Oh no. Oh no.
So there we have it. So Green Pies and I think it's Aidan Gray are the 2 guys that get knocked out. I think TKD, even though, well, he's not going to be able to take part in Q2. Aidan Gray has left the session. Load of AI drivers have just flashed up on my screen, did they?
There's quite a lot of people stuck. Like Lemon's struggling to get in and out of the session. Esports is as well.
Right. I'm just getting Aidan Gray here. Luckily, being alphabetical, A at the he's the first guy in my friends list, so I was able to grab him straight away. So there we have it.
Yeah, all the AIs appeared on mine as well.
That was weird. Yeah, that just flashed up there, just at the end of qualifying.
He's also got a 5-place grid penalty for some reason. He just flagged up there. Yep.
So there we have it. Oh, T De Silva got a 5 place penalty.
Yeah.
That was for. It looked like. Who was it? I can't even remember now. There was a guy. I think it was total Green Pies. I think it was. He. Craigie needs an invite as well there.
I can't at the moment.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll get him.
Till people. No, we can't at this menu, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
We can't until we get past this menu. Once everyone clicks yes.
I see. So there we have it. Kimi Matwitz is quite a long way ahead, but then it's very close. You have Alpha Stones there 16.5 down to, I suppose, Craigie there in the 17.4. That's less than a second there between those 8 or so drivers. Yeah.
It is.
And then a few guys in the 18s and 19s.
As soon as esports gets in, he's leaving, so he must have a problem.
Yeah, maybe esports, if you're listening, if you turn your PlayStation off and back on again, and maybe you probably already tried it, but there's more than one driver, so I'm not sure what the issue is, if it's these new EA servers causing some issues, or the lobby is broke. Someone just said to me. Yeah, I actually think that's a good thing. If we can get through qualifying, I think maybe we can restart the lobby with the grid if you know what I mean, rather than use this, because if it's going to be backing out all the time, we'll see how Q2 goes.
There's a lot of people struggling with it, mate.
Do you think we should do it now?
Yeah.
And do a short qualifying?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Alright, I'll just come out of it and I'll...
Yeah.
I'll start a new one.
Yep, no problem. Apologies about this, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to restart the session. There seems to be quite a lot of connection issues going on, so we are going to get it going again. We'll do a short qualifying. We've already done one session there, and obviously just with the delay we don't want to be racing all night, so we'll go straight into a short quali and 50% race, and it will go from there, unfortunately.
To the guys, if you can hear me, if you have been in and out of the session, maybe worth just you restarting your console now whilst I set this up. So eSports, Lemony, Aidan Gray.
Yeah. I'm going to post to the Discord, just let them know.
Yeah.
Europe.
Load. Back. Short quali.
Yeah.
There we go. Right.
Okie doke. Apologies about this delay. We'll get going again as soon as possible. Yep. Yeah, that's one thing. I just got a message there. You'd think with EA taking over, we would have been these connection issues would have been sorted. But there you go.
Optimism.
I say T Silva's pretty happy as well because his 5-place grid penalty now will be wiped.
Yeah, disappear.
Yeah. So yeah, appreciate all the people watching the stream there. We have a good number at the moment. Apologies about the break here, some technical issues going on with the server, and we'll be back on track now in a couple of minutes, so just bear with us and we'll get the action back soon. It was actually looking very, very interesting there. There's a lot of guys close, so the invite's out as we'll be joining that now.
Invites are out. Just shout out on Discord if you've not had one.
I'll get them out there too. One second. Got a couple out there as well.
Just need a few more.
Yeah, I invited Aidan Gray. I invited Gav Green Pies, Kimmy, Mason. Anyone else? I think that's everyone online. That's 5 invites I sent out there. So, how are we looking? Couple of guys joining there. But
don't forget to go to Spectator, mate, will you?
Yeah, yeah. Charlie Bacon joining.
Doobie doobie doo.
DXT in, is he?
I sent him one.
Is Lemony in, is he? Yeah, I don't have DXT in the list here, so if you can get. I think it's just Aiden and Lemony. I've sent them invites. I think we had 17 in that session, so there's 16 now. There's 16 in it now. So I think, is it Lemony the last one?
Oh, DXT just needed a new one.
Aiden's here, DXT, Kimmy's here. I think it's just Lemony Tang. Yeah, it's just Lemony Tang. He said he's in F1 2021, but I don't know what the crack is. Yeah, it's just Lemony we're writing. Okay, so yeah, Lemony can't join the session. I think he needs to restart his PlayStation.
Yeah, yeah. We've got a short quality, Gav, so you'll be alright.
Yeah.
Just restart your console and we'll crack on. Then join after you've restarted, mate.
He said he's halfway there. So
living on a prayer. Sorry. We get cracking anyway.
Yeah, we're just gonna get cracking. Get the show back on the road.
You'll have time, Gav, don't worry, mate.
Yeah.
Apologies, everyone involved, everyone watching. Out of our control. New game, new bugs. You know how it goes.
BMW F10, what's the hold up? We were trying to get everyone back into the session. We had to restart because there was a technical glitches with the lobby. People were getting kicked, dropped out, connection issues. So yeah, we made a decision, but it's going to be short qualifying, so we'll still get the race going in and around 10 o'clock, which would have been the time that the race would have been going as it is. So we shouldn't have any delays unless there's more issues. So I will get the telemetry up, details up there, so we can see the tyres that everyone's on. So he'll be the first one to go out. Hopefully the audio is working for us this time too as well, because we didn't have any engine audio last time around. So fingers crossed. It was
crap. Sorry about that noise in the background if you heard it.
Here, we're lucky that my dad stopped drilling into the wall there. If we started about 30 minutes before, we wouldn't be able to hear me. Well, that could have been a good thing, to be fair.
Well, I've got a toy, a new toy. I've got a beer pump.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
So I was just pouring myself a nice cold pint of Moretti.
Moretti is the best beer, though. Like, not stout. Well, we're Guinness. I'm not counting this.
Lager-wise, it's up there.
Moretti's quality, especially in the pub. But now it's a bit more expensive, but you can't beat it. Now Moretti better be paying us here now for some advertisement of their brand there. So hit us up. Gavin needs respect.
I'll take one for the team and drink my body weight of it if I have to. You know, I'm all for the cause. I've just sent you a photograph of it, Shane. Brilliant! It's a brilliant little thing. Got a bag in as well.
Happy days, I've just seen it there. So, cars are gone back out on track. We have the first few guys out on outlaps there.
Bloody sound glitch thing again.
Yep, it's not great, is it? Ferrari's first out on track. That would be Gazmapam, is it?
Certainly is.
Yep, he's the guy gonna be the one set of first lap here, so we'll stick on board with himself.
Lemony has joined us. Yay, Lemony!
Yay, Lemony! Lemony! I don't think he's in the best of form after I'm sure Gav, knowing him, he's going to be bulling, so hopefully he can get a good lap time in and get back.
I don't know what that means.
What?
Bulling.
I think you can understand the references being used.
Gazmapam mediums.
He is on the medium.
Way to start a lap. Excuse me.
Here he goes. He used a fair bit of airs already, so I think on his outlap he never turned it off. It's already down to 61-62%. Now, he should still have enough to get his lap done, that's no problem, but if he wanted to do a second run, that's when that airs is going to be an issue, because I've tested it out already and you can pretty much get two laps on hot lap and then it's pretty much drained. So
yeah, it might be worth just leaving off this lap and recharging it.
Yeah,
you're still getting the wear and tear on the mediums, but there's only 4 drivers on mediums.
Oh, he's after spinning and breaking his wing.
Take these broken wings, never fly again.
I think it's Craigie next. Is his teammate? It's Monster. It's the other McLaren. He's going to be the first guy to finish a lap, I think. He's after running very deep on his E.
Oh, Mason. What's he done?
He has lost it the same area as our Gazmapam. And now Gazmapam has hit Aidan Gray, and there's a penalty there now. That's not great, especially if you're broken wing and you come back to the pits. You need to make sure you're getting out of the way of people on the flying lap.
Yeah,
it wasn't caught on stream because we were on board with Monster, who sits a 17-2
on pole. End of session. That'll do.
Aidan Gray is, after that contact that I mentioned, he was in turn 9 and he looks like he doesn't have a front wing.
He didn't have he does.
He was definitely spun. I think Gazmer.
I think it was his rears. Yeah, his rears a little.
Rears a little up.
Yeah. They're hotter than the sun at the minute, those rear tyres.
A Specdrive about to cross the line. It is! Specdrive goes P4.
Oh, Charlie Bacon's having a little spinneroonie as well.
Simster.
Oh, hang on, what's happened to Gav?
Gav has lost it. There's so much action going on at the moment. Did he lose? What car?
I think Gav's not bothered coming out. He's left the session. What?
I'm not sure. Kimi Matfitz on a 16.111 there on mediums.
That's a great lap.
Yeah. That's knockout area of Q1, that Q2 Q2, Q3 yesterday in Tier 1 on a medium. So on board with TKD, just finished his lap. Aidan Gray. Lemony is back.
Back to the pits.
T Silva. Seeing who's on a lap here. Can we get 16-2? To get used to these colours on the radar down the bottom of which car they are, and
3 of them are the same. It's annoying.
The blues,
like the Mercedes, the Alpine, and the Aston Martins are too similar for me.
And I think the Williams, is the Williams a light blue, and then you have your Red Bull, which is like a dark blue, and then you have Alpine, which is like a middle colour blue. Yeah, it's not great, is it?
It's like we've got 3 shades of turquoise here.
Yeah.
Anyway, DXT Matty is starting a lap on mediums in the Williams.
Right. Oh, Matty's done a second lap at 15.6. Mason's left the session. Lemony Tang has left the session.
Oh my word.
Seems to be the same people. Oh, Green Pies has took the old racing lines, come back into the pits. It was a good lap. DXT Matty will go on board with DXT. Sounds so weird with no engine noise.
Oh no, it's annoying, isn't it? Hopefully it sorts itself out for the race.
Yeah. Or definitely for the start of the season. At least hopefully all these bugs are sorted by the time the season starts on the 2nd of August. So here we go.
Bit cautious up the hill, but not to worry about. I mean, who am I to judge? I put it in the wall twice on that hill last night. Mason's back again. DXT going through the final chicane. Nice and tidy. Ooh, thought there was a hint of a squirrel there on the exit. Foot down, last corner. Over the line. 1:18.6 on the mediums. P9.
Yeah, 18.6. It looked like a good lap, but just the time there, you know, it's 3 seconds off the pole sitter at the moment. Charlie Bacon is on a lap. He's invalidated. Gazmerpam, I think he's just started a lap in the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Just want to double check the penalties because I want to see, did he get the penalty, or it doesn't actually say it in the. It used to be able to say, maybe it's just in the race it shows it, not in
incidents.
You can check it in director.
Gazmerpam grid penalty
for contact with Aidan Gray.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the only grid pen.
And I think that was, I didn't see it. Oh, that Mercedes was very close to being in the way there.
Oh, my noise is back.
Mine isn't.
Yes. Oh, it sounds normal. Oh, not all the cars.
Hopefully mine comes back soon. I'm on board with Gazmerpam, but at the moment the sound is still gone.
Oh, it sounds like a car again, not a wipeout.
Here we go into the chicane. Everything looks neat and tidy.
Yeah.
Avoiding those dodgy curves.
Oh, he does well there.
Yeah, and if you have that little lift, as I was saying earlier on, Cree, the game does recognise a lift. If you do run wide, you do lift. It shouldn't penalise you. 19.8. Charlie Bacon just coming around the last bend there now. What's he going to do? He's on the soft tyres as well.
17.6.
17.6. Aidan Gray, 51.3 through the 4. Oh, he hit that curb. Oh, he saved it. He saved it. That curb is treacherous. So is this one. And so is this one. And so is this one. Monster. Is Monster in the way there? He's not far. And he's on an outlap. But I suppose in Sector 3, I don't think he lost too much time because of it. But we'll jump on Monster. Monster is on the lap now. Fresh set of boots. Soft tyres.
I love this beer pump, it's brilliant.
Surprisingly, you're still drinking the Italian beer. Is it too early or?
Oh, it don't bother me. Oh, Charlie's been at the top of the hill.
He has.
We jump on board with Alpha Stuns. TKD, you'll see him.
Yeah.
There on the left.
I'm just on board with Monster, who's on a lap, and he invalidated. Monster's just coming around the bend here now as well. Just to the left there, you can see Charlie.
I'm not a typical fickle football fan. After 2 days, I'm used to it. Oh, Eden Gray! I think he's gone into the park to TKD. If you jump on board with Owen, we'll see it.
I think they said this in the commentary booth last night. We should watch every car going through turn 9. That's all. If we just keep going to every car going through turn 9, we'll see some action. So I think that's what we do. There's a Ferrari coming around now, and that is Gasmarpam, and then I think it's an Aston Martin straight after that. So TKD, I think that is. Ooh, Lemon's left the session. Oh, jump on Alpha. That's all good there. It's not on. It's the other Red Bull, I think. It's on an out lap. Is that Monster? Not Monster. It's the other one. Craigie's on an out lap. Yeah, no, flicking the turn 9 every time is going to be just a lottery at the moment because they don't keep flicking it.
Yeah.
If we could just have a camera just sitting there and we just watch everyone go through there, that would be the best. But who is on a lap? Oh, stick on board with TKD. He has invalidated. Yeah. Monster's just coming through. Monster is on a lap and he is. Ooh. He took it nice.
Well done, Monday, lad.
Yeah, he's up just under 0.2 of a second through the first 2 sectors, so that.
He's had some good teammates, the lad has.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it there. This might put some of these medium runners into a bit of trouble if he's able to finish this lap off. He kind of clipped that curb there on the inside, which is now has ruined his last sector. He's out obviously in the gravel now, but that's been unfortunate, and it all stemmed from the curb on the inside at the top of the hill coming down. That pushed him away. He did improve, but there was definitely more time there. That could have been an extra 4 or 5 tenths.
I was going to say, I think that could have been P4, that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Who is next on a lap? Can you see who's next?
I'm just working through it now. Could be esports. Just finishing up a lap on the mediums. Into the final chicane. Ooh, a bit wide there in the last corner.
Craigie, is it?
No, it was esports up to P12 on the medium.
Right. Just jumps aboard. Craigie's just crossing the line.
Yeah,
he was 1.8 down.
Lap, yeah. For this one.
Let's stick on board on him. Is he going to use all the curve to the left? He doesn't really. He could definitely go more to the left there. Be very careful of that curve on the left hand side. You want to kind of use that curve on the right hand side to kind of hook you in to make the line to turn 4 as short as possible. And again, use that curve on the inside as well to hook yourself in. Yeah. Drop down into second, short shift back up to third, what I'd be doing here. And I'll be doing the same here, so we get up to 7th, down into 4th, quick upshift back into 5th, just to settle the car a little bit. I'd stay in 6th here, head off the revs limiter. Oh, Craigie's around, and he's out of the session.
Oh my word!
And there's another one caught in stream. Oh, is there any more? Alpha Stone's finishing that. Alpha's down though. Alpha's coming in. Alpha is coming down. So it's these guys now. Esports Paint and T Silver are the guys to watch because they're the only ones that can knock people out of Q. Well, actually, no, I forgot. This is short qualifying. Doesn't really matter. This doesn't knock anyone out. This is pure for pole position here. So, yeah, T Silver just coming around the last chicane now. Oh, neat and tidy there. A little bit deep. No, not too much issues. Here he is. Come across the line. 4 tenths down there.
You can go again.
You can go again. And Gasmarpam is going again as well. He's point. Oh, and he's around, but he hasn't hit the wall in turn 4. Just be careful. There's an Alfa Romeo coming around the corner there. You don't want to be doing that. TKD was coming around the corner there in an outlap. Why? The game has been weird. I'm trying to get up to the front view, and it wasn't letting me go past Craig for some reason. So I had to go down to go up. But anyways, here we go. There's more glitches that we're finding in the game. Oh, I have sound.
God.
I have sound. Yes, I have sound.
Mine's
I'm on board with
gone
TKD, and I have sound. He's climbing up the hill now. Avoid that curb on the left. Down into third. Looks like he's backed out of it. He's backed out of it. Oh well, in fairness, he's on an outlap, so he's not. He's never been in it to back out of it. So let's see how he's going now. He's on a lap. I have to say, the Aston Martin just looks spectacular, though, doesn't it?
It was lovely to drive last night, apart from the pod damage.
Yeah. I was snapping when you took me car last night, I have to say. I'm there setting up the lobby, and I said, right, yeah, I'll go and take me car now. Oh, he took a bit too much of that curb. He's backed out straight away.
Yeah,
he has time.
In fairness, I didn't think that Ken would nick the other one.
Yeah. TKD, he has time to get another lap.
Not only did I nick the Aston Martin, I nicked Seb's as well.
I know. So who is left? Simster. We'll jump on board of Simster, who is pushing and is on a lap. And he's a half tenth up through sector 1. I don't have sound on Simster. But I have to say,
Alpha Suns.
You do?
It's the only one I have sound on, yeah.
TKD I had sound on, but Simster I don't, and Simster's on lap and he's coming around turn 9. He didn't push the limits there for sure. There was definitely more on the table there. But he's 2 tenths up. He is 2 tenths up. This is on course for P2.
Ooh, we wobble.
Ooh. I have to say, I know that we don't hear the engine, but I love the sound of the Alpine's turbo.
P2.
Oh, nice. That's a nice lap. Oh, he's invalidated on the curb on the last bend. He has time to go again. If he has enough fuel in the car, he can go again. Alright. And TKD...
Alpha Suns has left it too late.
Has he?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, he has. Is T De Silva on a lap 2? T De Silva's not, and he's got out of the way. So I'm board with TKD, because I have sound on him.
Oh, it's registering Alpha Suns as a quali glitch again.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pre-season, not asked. It might be different for them, the timing, in fairness.
Yeah.
Quite often is.
That can be true as well. The time for us, it can be different. Yeah. So, TKD is 3 tenths up. This will put him close to pole. With the soft tyre advantage, he should be able to find a 10th here. Took a bit too much curb there, which can unsettle. I think he got away with it in the second. Avoid the curb on the power early. That's nice. That's nice.
Tied in the last few corners there.
Can he take it? Can he snap? Can he snatch pole? He cannot.
No.
10th and a half. And you know what? He could have found that with the extra lap on those tyres there, with the invalid on the previous lap. That's could be the difference there.
That's the difference. That's the difference. Alpha Stuns is coming around the last few corners. That's also nice. Oh, nearly
over. Yeah. So the back end's kick out there.
Shopping trolley.
He has gone fourth. Monster's on a lap.
He's just finishing up.
Just finishing. He does. Owen
is on a lap. He is
6 tenths up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, go on.
15.6. That's pole.
No, it's
not. Just
I don't
under.
think it is. I think it's just P2. I think it was a 6.7.
Right.
So I was mesmerised by the eSports engine.
Yeah.
6.5. 6.5 2, not 6.7. Not far off. Oh, good effort.
Very good effort. Because with the 6.5 temps up there, that was only putting them in for like a mid 16. So he's found a lot of time in the last sector there. So there we have it.
Indeed. We haven't had a bet on the pole. I think Kimmy get pole.
Just stick a set of mediums on there and just get a pole. Reminds me of the old days. Doesn't happen don't see that often anymore. But yeah, there we have it.
Last season, I was squeezing into the top 10 on mediums. I've lost count. I lost count the amount of times I got P8, 9, or 10. In
so
Q2.
Lemony and Mason set no time. Are they still in the session here? Are they?
Mason.
Right, and Lemony did as well. Must have.
Not sure about Gav. Well,
one of the guys there said that he cannot change his gears from automatic to manual. He can only use automatic.
Right.
Gav's
been saying he couldn't change from 3D racing line either. I don't know if they've been set up the right way around, perhaps.
Right.
But we went through them and they're the same as last night's, weren't they?
I think so.
Anyway, this is the point of pre-season to iron out this kind of stuff. So if there are any issues and mistakes, apologies, gentlemen, but...
That's it. It's formation, that.
The point of it. Oh, I have sound on every single car.
Let me check. I have sound on Kimmy, TKD, DX. Yeah, sounds good. There we have it. And Lemony is in the lobby. I think he's in mixed car as well. Fair play. And there's Mason there, leading them, taking up the rear there. So we have Kimmy on a set of medium tyres. So Kimmy will be in tier 1 if he is racing in future, just to make that clear. We'll get the tyres on, so we'll have a look here. Yeah, so it's medium, soft. Then you have spec drive with a run down to green pies on mediums, Gasmer Pam on a set of softs, Lemony on mediums, and Mason on mediums.
Nice, one or two of the boys haven't gone hards.
The ones outside the top 10,
Yeah. Perhaps not like esports or T, like, because they're effectively a prime top 10 players for brand new mediums. But like me last night, I think I was P13 or something. Is it all day long? It's a hard tyre start for me at this track.
Yeah.
Well, that's me. Pulled off a hard soft last night before I just decided to do a lap and a bit less than everyone else. That was all. Save the tyres.
Yeah. And it's always worth doing that.
Yeah. Save the tyres, but not the suspension.
Oh, your barge boards.
Yeah. So.
Apparently the stream is not great either at the moment.
No.
I haven't been on it. I'll check it out. I'll stop it and then